it burned. I was shaking a bit. So, moral of the story is, that's how that works.
To my exes, I know that I wanna be me too. Wanna be me too.
Just your shadow on the floor.
You need to scream. My mind is not always kind. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So it's Thursday, it is 10 o'clock, and we are finally getting the day started. Well, okay, I can't fully say that. So I got up and I went to 6 a.m. yoga sculpt, which was really good. Whoo, it burned. I was shaking a bit, but it felt so good. Came home, I had breakfast, and I just chilled. I did not end up falling back asleep. I really thought I was going to, but I didn't. I just washed my face and like brushed my, well no, I brushed my teeth earlier, but like I got ready for the day and like put in my contacts and stuff. I made my latte. I made it in my Harry Potter cup because I just did a short video of me going over the first Harry Potter book versus the movie. And I said in there, and I'm gonna ask you guys as well, because I think I'm gonna post that short tomorrow, so you guys will have seen it. If you haven't, go check it out. Do you guys want to see like the book versus movies comparison in just a short form, like just a short little vertical that can't be more than like 3 minutes? Or would you prefer it like this, where I just sit down, I chat with you, and I compare the two? Because I'm sure I could probably, like even with this, I'm sure I can talk more than 3 minutes about this. I think I even like went over, I'm gonna have to split it into 2 parts, more than likely, at least for YouTube, because YouTube you cannot go over 3 minutes. But I think I still left some stuff out. So let me know if you guys want a long form, like sit down chatty video, or if you guys just want them as like shorts. I'm down to do either one, but whatever you guys want to do. Like if you would sit down or even like prop me up and just like play me like a podcast and just listen to me talking about like the book versus the movie, I would love to do that. If you guys are like, no, I'm not that interested, like you can just do the shorts, I'll keep it brief. Like, let me know. But anyway, so now I am moving on to this book, and then I am going to move on to another book from my book versus movies. I think I'm gonna kind of go like back and forth. But anyway, this video is a cleaning video because I need to clean the house. This house, okay. If you saw the house, you'd be like, oh, that's not atrocious. To me, it's really bad, okay? And I just feel like it needs a good deep clean. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel like it needs a good deep clean. And who knows, maybe that will help my mind. Guys, I ran out of magnesium, so I haven't been taking magnesium the past few nights, like before bed. And honestly, I think I'm noticing a difference. Like last night, I did not sleep well. I mean, for some other reasons as well, but I did not sleep well. I haven't been sleeping well the past couple nights. So yeah, I think I need to get more magnesium, but I don't want to get the kind that I had, that like I just had, because I wasn't like a huge fan of it. So I want to get something else. I just don't know what. But I think I do need to like keep up on the magnesium, because that actually helped a lot. And I think I am still keeping up on like my water and stuff, but I'm also getting lightheaded easier. And when I was taking my magnesium, that wasn't really happening. So moral of the story is I need to get magnesium. But anyway, again, not the point of this video. I am going to put on some music, and then we need to clean. We're just gonna jam, and let's see, it's 10. I'm debating if I want to light this candle or not. I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna diffuse. Guys, I'm really sad. I love this cup. I love the whole vibe of it. I got it from this lady's stand at, I think it was like the Mommy Street Fair like a couple years ago. Love the cup. But because it was like a homemade like DIY type of thing, all of these are stickers, and I actually stopped using it for a while because the stickers are starting to come off and I'm so sad. I never put it in the dishwasher. I always just hand washed it, and I tried not to like let it just soak in the water. But I mean, obviously, like with cold drinks and stuff, you have the condensation of the ice melting, and I'm sad, but it's all good. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna put on some music. I think I just need magnesium and just like a stress reliever overall, honestly. But anyway, that's besides the point. We're gonna put on some music. We're gonna jam. We're gonna clean this house, and then we're gonna feel better. That's how that works. it is 12:30. I am done. So, you know, I talked earlier about how, you know, I don't know, my mind just has not been right the past few days. And well, while I was cleaning, it came to a head, and I was texting Nick, and I full on just sat down on the floor in the bathroom and had a moment. Well, and like I was texting Nick and everything, and you know what? Sometimes you just have to let it out. Like, in all honesty, there are just so many times where it just, you let it build and build and build, and then it gets to a point where you just cannot hold it in anymore. And it doesn't necessarily mean that, like, you know, you need to like tell somebody or like whatever. Like, sometimes it's literally just like you need to scream. Just literally just like get it out of your mind. Whether it's screaming, it's crying, maybe it's talking to somebody, maybe it's doing all three or two of those. Like, whatever is gonna help you just to like release it. Because it's not good to hold it in, and I'm working on that. I really am working on it. I'm doing better. Like, everything's okay. Okay, if you're new, my mind is not always kind to me. So it's been, you know, a few days of it just not being that kind, and I need to just continue to remind myself that that's not true. It's what it's saying is not true, and you know, I let it out, and I do feel a bit better. To be completely honest, I do feel a little bit better. But you know, it's sometimes that helps, sometimes that fixes it. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't. But you know, it normally at least will make you feel just a little bit better and just help you a little bit more on getting through your day and just moving on. So yeah, we had a minor setback, but it's okay. You know, you gotta do that. You have to do that every so often. You just have to. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I am learning that. It's okay to talk to people. It's okay to be vulnerable. And yeah, so everything's fine. It's just one of those things. But anyway, so this was just a cleaning video. I did try to take you guys along for at least the majority of it, but I did just open a poppy. I opened a Doc Pop. So yeah, I'm gonna chill for a bit. I'm gonna go see my grandma, and then we have volleyball tonight. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna continue to just kind of chill and decompress for a bit before I go see my grandma and everything. I also have to figure out dinner for tonight. So yeah, this might be a bit of like a shorter cleaning vlog. I did clean my bookcase, and guys, I found a spider. It was like one of those teeny tiny like jumping spiders, and I freaked out. I went and grabbed the vacuum, and then I lost it, and then I found it again, and it was okay. I think I got it. But yeah, that was like super dusty. I have not cleaned the bookshelf in at least like 3 weeks. So that was desperately needed. I wiped down surfaces, I vacuumed, I cleaned the bathroom, like I did some deep cleaning. So yeah, it just like with life in general, you know, this video kind of took a bit of a turn. It's still a cleaning video, but you know, this channel was started with, you know, me wanting to build a community and to help others who might be struggling with anything, and just knowing that like you're not alone, and you know, we might struggle with different things, but everybody struggles with something, even if maybe you're not diagnosed with something, or you know, maybe you don't have like a mental illness, you still have struggles. Life is a struggle sometimes, and that is perfectly okay. And you know, we're just like High School Musical says, we're all in this together. But sorry, when I was about to say that, I was about to sing it. So anyway, I don't know, that's just, you know, that's life. My mind's kind of all over the place, but you know, it is what it is. We love her. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up for vulnerability, because we all could use some of that. Just being real and honest with people and with ourselves, and no judgment. There should be no judgment, honestly. So please subscribe if you're not already, because it really supports my channel. Turn that bell on for notifications to get notified right when I upload. As always, I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.